Fantasy football fan, what's going on? This is Fantasy Football AF, and I'm your host, Mitchell Renz. I want to give a shout out to our sponsor today, Tavor, for hooking me up with this awesome double Indian Pale Ale craft beer. And if you guys want awesome craft beer, go to Tavor.com, sign up for free, and you're going to use promo code ChatSports for $10 off your very first purchase. All right, now I got some wide receivers that I really want to get into here, and the first guy coming up is Sterling Shepard. Should you start Sterling Shepard in Week 4? So Week 3 against the Texans, he had 6 catches for 80 yards and a touchdown. Evan Ingram, I think, is going to miss Week 4. He's dealing with a knee injury. And the fact that he's going to miss that game, that's going to free up a lot of targets for a guy like Sterling Shepard. Now, the fact that I don't think Eli Manning is very good, that hurts, right? But the fact that they're going up against the Saints, and the Saints continue to put up points, and they are ranked dead last against wide receivers in terms of fantasy points scored. I think if Sterling can get another 7-8 targets in this game, he's going to be a guy that you can consider starting in your flex, and I can guarantee you he's going to be a guy that I'm going to put in my FanDuel lineup this week because the Saints have really been struggling against wide receivers. All right, guys, I was watching Sunday Night Football the other day, and I put this question up on Twitter at MitchellRenz365. Who's got the best wide receiver corps in the NFL? Now, I originally said that I think the Lions have a very underrated wide receiver corps, and it kind of pisses me off that Matthew Stafford is so bad. But I want to know from you guys, who's the best wide receiver corps in the NFL? So please comment below. Hit me up on Twitter at MitchellRenz365. Let me take a sip, and then I'll give you my answer. I think the most talented wide receiver corps in the NFL is the Pittsburgh Steelers. Antonio Brown, best wide receiver in the NFL. Juju Smith-Schuster is emerging as a top 15 wide receiver. And James Washington is another really sneaky guy there. You can put the Falcons in there, the Lions, heck, even the Chiefs. Okay, so guys, again, comment below, best wide receiver corps in the NFL. Next guy I got going in here is a guy who you've been able to, I think, who's been pretty good all year, minus maybe last week against the Bills because the Vikings, I don't know who spiked their Kool-Aid. Maybe it was Tavor, but, like, it was bad. It was really bad. In 2018, this year, Diggs, 188 receiving yards and 3 touchdowns on only 16 receptions. The Rams, though, they're ranked #1 against wide receivers in the NFL. When I look at fantasy football, when I look at my lineup, and especially if I would want to play something on FanDuel, I stay away from Thursday games. And the reason I stay away from Thursday games is because guys are on a short week, and coaches always say that the passing game takes a little bit longer to develop. So a lot of times teams stick with the run a little bit more. And Thursday night games, for the most part, are a little bit lower scoring, exactly like what we saw last week with the Jets and Browns. So I'm staying away from the Vikings. I'm staying away from Thielen, and it sucks, right? So I understand Diggs is the number 11 wide receiver in fantasy football, but I'm benching him this week. I'm benching him. I'm not playing him against the Rams, who have looked really good. It's a Thursday night game. I think it's going to be a low-scoring game, so bench Stefon Diggs. If it's wrong, hey, hit me up. Tell me I'm an idiot at MitchellRenz365. Here's some other start-sit options for Week 4 that you guys should consider. Brandin Cooks, right? All right, Mitch, you just said sit your guys on Thursday night. Brandin Cooks in this Rams offense, though, has been plugging along, and the Vikings just gave up 27 points to the Bills. If Brandin Cooks is on your team, I think he's a wide receiver too. Marquise Goodwin, I'm sitting him. CJ Beathard's not good. Breaking news. He's not good. I'm not starting him. Demaryius Thomas, I know he's been frustrating, but you can start him this week with a lot of confidence. Sammy Watkins, sit that guy. I'm not going to trust him this week. And then Tyler Boyd, start him. He's my top wide receiver. He was one of the wide receiver guys who I said pick up on my waiver wire. And for that reason, I'm telling you, I think you could start him as a solid flex option this week. Hey guys, I want to say thank you so much for tuning in to Fantasy Football AF, and I want to say thank you so much to Tavor for sponsoring today's show. If you guys love craft beer from small craft breweries that are super rare from all over the country, go to Tavor.com, okay? Tavor.com. Sign up is for free, and you're going to use promo code ChatSports for $10 off your very first purchase. Guys, I'm going to see you next week on Tuesday, so until then, cheers.